Hello, many thanks for joining me, Elvis, for another Somerset Brewery review. Another beer local to me from the Cotleigh Brewery in Somerset, with Liscombe, near Taunton. It's their Buzzard Dark Ale, bottle conditioned dark beer, I believe it says. No, it doesn't. It says finest Somerset beers. I'll try and let it zoom in so you can have a read of what's on the bottle there. Camera's decided to do whatever. Oh, there we go. Walking Owl Trust. 4.8% ABV, 500ml brown bottle. Lovely looking bottles as usual. Try not to read this. I don't want to influence my taste notes and what have you. Anyway, open it. Sort of greenish top, though you're probably not going to get that. I have had this before, pardon me, but it's one of those beers that I sort of never got round to reviewing because they're so easy for me to get. I just tend to buy them and drink them. But I thought I'm really gonna, well, if you've been watching my videos, if you're subscribed to my channel, you probably noticed that the last sort of few weeks I've really been reviewing some beers local to me in Somerset, because I just want to get some of these beers reviewed, mainly even just for my own sort of record. Right, well, as you can see, it's poured like a bottle conditioned beer. It's nice and it's not completely clear. You got a nice bit of cloudiness in the beer there, which is lovely. Really sort of dark, real dark amber, mahogany in colour, really. Mahogany. Can't see. Oh, I can see a bit of carbonation in there. I can actually see more on the screen than I can see through the beer. Looking this way. 2 finger, nice toffee coloured head made up of all sorts of bubbles. Oh, I've done it again. Me and my big nose. Can't get a lot through this head, to be honest. Try and get a beautiful toffee, nice sort of roasted malt aroma, sort of fruity, sort of like a prunes sort of. Yeah, prunes. And it's just that sort of toffee maltiness as well, like caramel or something like that. I don't think it is, but beautiful. Doesn't smell like I remember it, so it's quite interesting. I obviously remembered it a lot different than what it was, but I can remember it being good. Anyway, let's dig in. Cheers, everyone. Oh wow, and I remember it being good for a reason, because it is good. For 4.8% it's very moreish. It's got a lovely rich fruity flavour. I thought it was a lot darker than this, but it's more of like a special bitter. Not really getting like you would get a roasted malt through a porter or a darker beer. Not really getting that. It is more of that sort of caramelly, malty, not as dark as a porter or a stout. Special bitter, lovely warming beer. Reminds me of Fuller's ESB, but a little bit more sharper. I'll chuck a bit more in there. Try and get the rest in there. Just about. Oh, there we go. The conditioning's gone in as well. Right, if you've never seen a bottle conditioned beer before, hopefully beer's too dark to sort of see. but there's a few lumps. You can see the lumps on the base of the beer there. That's just the yeast sediment floating around there. There's loads of it in there now. If you don't like that, don't pour the last little bit in. Personally, I don't mind it. Buzzard Dark Ale is brewed by Cotleigh Brewery in the famous 200-year-old brewing town of Wiveliscombe, Somerset, England. A blend of chocolate malted barley, traditional fuggles and North Down hops combined with Exmoor water and our unique strain of Cotleigh yeast gives this dark copper coloured ale a flavour of chocolate and nuts. The finish in the mouth is dry with a smoky smooth finish. www.cotleighbrewery.com if you want to look up about they support the birds charity. www.hawkandowl.org. Birds of Prey, I believe it is their charity that they support, which is all good. We like the British nature and wildlife. Not really getting the nuttiness on there. To me, it's more fruity, but it's either way. It's such a complex, delightful beer. This. It's just that lovely sort of pruny. I'm getting prunes. A nice pruny sort of flavour. Like I say, you're not getting roasted malt in there at all. It's obviously, it says on the bottle, there isn't any in it. It's just your chocolate malt. So it's not roasted, which is interesting. Flavour of chocolate and nuts. I'm not getting the chocolate in it. I'm really not getting that. Perhaps it's my palate. But either way, I really like that. I remember it being a little smoother than that. But either way, it's definitely one I will continue to go back to and enjoy. That's getting a 7 out of 10 from me. Thanks for watching. Love to see your comments in the comments box. Hopefully you'll join me again soon for another review. Cheers everyone.